LG V20 renders emerge with a familiar design and expensive speakers. A Samsung Galaxy Note 7 just exploded and not in demand. And it seems that Sammy wants to play nice with iOS now. I'm Jaime Rivera, and why isn't it that phones explode when you need them to? And there are cases. This is Pocket Now Daily. The official news today begin with deals. How do you know that there is a new Gear S coming to the market? Well, because the current one is $100 on sale on eBay. Now we're talking about a refurb here, but this is pretty much a third of the cost for the original watch. It's crazy. You could buy 3 for the price of 1 right now, but let's just see what we get at IFA. And now there are apparently more compelling reasons to consider the Gear S2, as Samsung has just decided to play it nice with Apple by launching a beta for its Gear S software to work on iOS. And what took them so long? The Gear S2 is not necessarily my favorite watch, but it's not a bad watch at all. It makes all the sense in the world for it to expand to other platforms. We're not exactly sure how long it'll take for this beta to reach everyone, but it's a good step in the right direction. Now let's move the spotlight over to the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. The most interesting headlines today had to do with a phone that exploded. And it exploded while charging, and apparently what caught fire was the battery. And if you look at photos carefully, it seems that there is a non-approved USB Type-C cable being used there, and you know that there was a lot of drama over that in particular when the OnePlus 2 launched. It's very easy for you to get aftermarket, very bad USB-C wires out there, so beware. And speaking of Samsung, the company has just come on record to apologize over how bad it's handled pre-orders for the Galaxy Note 7. There are backlogs, people are waiting, and according to Sammy, it was just not expecting such staggering demand. And that's rather interesting, as this is probably the best smartphone of the year. Not necessarily, but probably. I know that many of you might differ. Obviously, we haven't ended the year, but we were expecting this. We cannot wait for Samsung to figure that one out. And finally, the very hot news today don't have to do with Samsung, but the company's closest competitor in Korea, LG, as there are some leaked renders of the LG V20 wearing a case, because case makers are great about this. The most interesting takeaways are that we've got Bang & Olufsen speakers here included. 2, there wasn't a module for that because apparently there aren't any modules, even though this phone pretty much retains the same design of the LG G5. It seems that that's probably not going to make the cut, and we don't blame the company. That was extremely polarizing, so much so that we're also polarized over the fact that the LG V10 design wasn't brought to this phone. But it leads me to the question of the day. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the design of the V20 that we see in the leaks, or would you prefer something closer to the V10? In my case, I don't care as long as it works, honestly, because the V20 is all about specs, and for me, the G5 design was great, it was just badly implemented. Leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on PocketNow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on vessel.com/PocketNow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.